I'm Sandi McRae from Ōtautahi, Festival Director. It's so cool to be here and see everybody coming and having a look at the Rata Foundation School Gardens. We're thrilled to have schools as part of Ōtahi. It's a really, really important part. We want Grow to grow our young people and become horticulturally aware of things like how to grow your own food. Christchurch has been known as the Garden City, but I think that's changing what the Garden City is, and I think it's very much about what our environment looks like, sustainability, and how to grow our own food and things. So I think the students about this age are actually teaching us a lot too, and it's just so exciting to have them as part of it. The gardens they've developed are stunning.
So entering the festival is a really big commitment, particularly when you're teaching a class full time. I guess I did it because it provides kids with an opportunity that they wouldn't necessarily get anywhere else. I think the biggest thing about the festival is that it's a constant learning process, and none of us are landscapers or professional people by any stretch of the imagination, and things that you think work in your head don't always work on site. I think eating food from the garden that you've grown is a really good way to sneakily get vegetables into your children, and I think when they grow them, they're more likely to be curious about what they taste. Yeah, get them growing, get them eating, get them cooking, and you're halfway there. I think every school should have a garden, and I think every school is capable of having a garden. I garden in my lunchtimes. I'm really lucky that my school supports me in the sense that one of my duties becomes being in the garden. And you go out there with your spades or your buckets and your gloves, and kids, it's like a magnet, kids just draw to you and become involved. And I don't have a big list of the children that are in my gardening club. They just turn up, and some days it's like a little 5-year-old who just wants to dig for a bit. And I think that kind of space, that really informal space, is so easy.
So we chose this theme because we wanted to represent the different diversities in our school and the cultures. So that's why we chose the bright flowers, and the reason why we chose the kōwhai tree was because our school used to be a patch of kōwhai.
How we prepared this setup here is that we had to go to this place where they sold stones, and we had to trail them in a trailer to make the path, and we had to paint the decking, and we had to paint the background in hot colours to match with our colour scheme, and that we had to grow the plants at home in school.
As part of being an Enviro school, our children place footprint tracking cards for predators around our grounds, and through our maths program, and the children are able to tally and graph the animals or the predators that are on site, and find out ways to humanely trap the predators as well. We have a huge garden on site, and as part of our Garden to Table program, the children every Thursday, the Year 5s harvest the produce and cook for the whole school, and we have a shared lunch together, and the Year 3s, 4s and 5s do that every Friday as well and have it in class.
Save the penguins, because they're only found in our area and they're close to being endangered, so we want to help save them and not make them endangered. So last year at the Year 8s, I went on camp, and they learned all about the penguins and how they're only found in Banks Peninsula, and people have been working on inquiries helping the environment, and it's been something that people have really enjoyed doing. I enjoy being out in nature and doing it with people and learning different things, and yeah.
Okay, the theme of our garden is rest, relax and recharge.
Because it was fun.
And we wanted to provide our West Eden learners with a great opportunity to share their knowledge and skills with the rest of Canterbury. I absolutely believe that there is room for garden education in schools. It is an essential skill that all of our learners need to know about, and it's something that as educators we need to foster and promote right throughout Canterbury.